something like that.
All right.
Unless I can get up in like 10 minutes, or next.
We're on. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to Tech Life Today. Gio here, and we're going to be talking about the new Moto X, the S6 Edge, iOS 9, and the Nexus 6. Yeah. Okay. Sorry guys, it's extremely early for us today. So today's live stream may not be that long because I have to go soon. So I'll try to do as much as I can. All right, guys? What happened?
Nothing's loaded.
On the live stream?
Yeah.
Should be.
I'm having issues not loading. I'll try reloading it. I know it's somewhat decent. Alright, now, out of curiosity, because now I have the website up, Gio. I know we're on live stream, so hello everyone. Thank you for joining live stream today. But real quickly, Gio.
Yes.
Because since you have to leave soon, do you want me to try and start the live stream up on my computer, see if it works or not?
Yeah, you can go ahead and try it.
About the Moto G, Moto X style, the S6 Edge Plus, iOS 9, and Nexus 6. This is going to be a crammed amount of time. A lot of stuff in a few minutes, right, Gio?
Right.
I want to start off, everyone, to talk to you about there being a giveaway right now, holding on until later on, so be sure to check out the giveaway. It's an iPhone 5S case. So, again, just today we hit 200 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for that. That is absolutely unbelievable. So thank you for that. So I think, Gio, I'm going to be able to join the live stream somehow. Unless this fails miserably, I might be able to attend it.
Okay.
I'm going to try muting my microphone since I still show my screen up, of course. I'm going to try muting the microphone on there until you leave so that I can continue doing the live stream.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Alright, there's an option to resume the live stream. So that's what I'm attempting to do right now, Gio, so I just want to let everyone know that. But I think it's about to work. Alright, okay, got it. Let's see if it works in a second. Let me remove my join. Alright, am I in the live stream? I don't really know.
I'll check.
And screen share my thing too, so let me see real quick. I think I'm actually in the live stream right now. I just muted my microphone though, so.
Hold on.
It says I'm in there, so if that works, then awesome, right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm in the live stream?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So I'm going to, rather than, I'll open some pages, you open some, alright? So now, something I want to talk to you real quick, guys, about is the release of Techlifetoday. About that right now, only due to the live stream. So with that being said, Techlifetoday Radio is officially being released, and I'm going to show you that in a second. So let me get it up. Now, Gio, is the I'm trying to think. Now, do you hear me on the live stream itself?
Huh?
Do you hear my voice on the live stream?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
I thought I muted it. I'm trying to figure this out. Alright, now the website's loading, everyone, so sorry about that. But yeah, Gio, let's just get right into it. Let's talk about the Moto G. So, the Moto G, I gotta say, I'm very impressed with it. Last week we talked about the Moto X style, but apparently the Moto G is Motorola's best-selling smartphone to date.
Yes, because it's just price point for what it does. It's just well worth the money.
Yeah. And really speaking, I'm personally very impressed with the device itself. I think it's pretty awesome looking. Overall, it has a decent design. It's very similar to the Moto X, but I don't think necessarily it's a bad thing. I mean, do you agree or not so much?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the Moto X is well worth the money. I'm gonna see if I could try to get my hands on it because all the big reviewers have their hands on it as well. So
Yeah.
maybe we can try to look and see if we can get our hands on that device.
Yeah, hopefully soon. I mean, we're definitely going to do a hands-on with it in the future. Whether it's Giovanni or myself
that will do the
video itself. But real speaking, I'm very impressed. Oh, now the device has I believe 5-inch screen, something like that, right? Like 5-inch something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
Alright, I was able to pull it up.
Alright.
So let's go look for the Moto G. Sorry guys that my computer's lagging a bit. I have a whole bunch of tasks that I'm running right now. Oh, and it's also waterproof.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna be right back, alright? I have to go do something, alright?
Alright, guys. So yeah, we're gonna check out the new Moto G. This thing is just it's so worth it for what it does. We get all the great features of what some companies may actually call a flagship in a sense, all just for $179. And I think this is only for the 32 gig variant. And I know you get a whole bunch of other features as well to check out and things like that. Let us know in the comments if you would buy the Moto G. Yeah. Let us know because we're thinking about bringing this into the office. So if we get enough comments for it, we'll bring it into the office. Yeah. So the goal is if we get 1,000 likes on this video, guys, we'll bring the Moto G into the office. Okay.
All right. So sorry about that. I just realized I come back in here. I just noticed that my Hangouts left.
Oh.
Disconnected. So I'm gonna try logging back in real quick. Now, the Moto G is really cool, and what do you think of the? I mean, I know we talked about this a little bit last week, but what do you think of the Moto X style?
I think it's the better version of the S6, the S6 that should have came out when, not the S6, the Nexus 6. I think it's the Nexus 6 that should have came out last year.
See, I completely agree with you. Completely. I think it's a better Nexus 6 as well as the S6. I agree. Because, I mean, one thing I think this is a major thing for me, and I'm noticing this now. One thing that I really like about the Moto X style is the support for a micro SD card slot.
Yeah, that's a big thing because the only phones I think that have that this year are the LG G4, and
yeah, that's it.
That's it. So
I gotta say that makes me very impressed.
A lot of tech users will really enjoy that feature.
Yeah. You know, Motorola claims that I guess the research on this. You know, Motorola claims, Gio, that the Moto X style will come with all 4 carriers.
Yes, they did. They said they have bans for all 4 carriers in the U.S. and some carriers overseas.
Well, I did some research, and guess what?
What?
It won't be available on Sprint, to let everyone know, and it won't be available on T-Mobile for a contract or even if you bought it unlocked.
But Motorola said that they would be able to it'd be available to all 4 major carriers.
They did say that, but it's not true, unfortunately.
Well,
that's crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's false advertising.
Yeah, but that's what I actually wanted to get the Moto X style. That's why I did some research on it. And, of course, it had to come up with them saying it's not going to happen. I'm very disappointed in that. Now, while we're in the realm, because I want to talk a little bit about the Moto 60 for a second. I'm a little impressed for this. I'm excited for the watch. I think the major complaint I had was the bad battery life. Yeah.
Yes, I'm listening. Keep going.
But yes. Oh, at this point, for smartwatches, I want to talk about a little bit about the Apple Watch. Now, Gio, you know that for the longest time, Apple would not support, or Apple would only have their Apple Watch available at Apple.com.
Repeat that.
You know, for a while, the Apple Watch was only available at Apple.com.
Yes. About time.
No, really. But I'm on it. One thing I'm noticing that's kind of weird is that I'm not like in the stream.
Because it's when you talk, your screen comes camera. Your screen should come up. But right now, I'm waiting for the Moto X's page to load.
Okay. Let me just. I just realized I didn't present my screen to everyone. Whoops, that would have helped a little bit, right?
Yep.
Actually, probably would have helped a lot.
Oh, the cost of the watch went down. Now it's only $149.
Sorry?
So the cost of the watch went down. Now it's only $149.
Yep, it went down. Yes, it did. It's pretty awesome, right?
Yep.
And of course, I'm the one that bought mine for like $249.
If you would have waited, you could have had a better watch.
I could have, yep.
You could have the Apple Watch if you would have waited.
I could have. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. I'm trying to check for that real quick, Gio. I'm just trying to see this real quick. Make sure everything works properly.
If you would have waited, you would have had a better watch.
Yes, I could have.
I'm really excited to see what next year's. Well,
Sorry?
I'm really excited to hear what next year's variant of the smartphones will be. Like, because all the big major events are coming up, like Samsung's events this Thursday, and Apple's event is coming up very, very soon.
Oh, speaking of the Apple event, or not, speaking about
Samsung event, sorry about that. Again, it's only right now 9:33 a.m., so it's a little late, a little early in the morning. But yeah, we'll be covering that. We'll be doing a live stream of the whole Samsung event itself.
Yep.
Now, real quickly, because I know you. How much longer do you have, Gio, until you have to leave?
Like, not long, like 5 minutes.
All right. So real quickly, I'm going to talk to you all about the S6 Edge Plus. So I'm going to go through the spec rundown. Let me know what you guys, what you think, Gio. So the release is obviously going to be on August 13th for the announcement. It's going to have a nano SIM as well as a metal border and a glass back, much like the S6 Edge itself. It's going to have 5.5-inch QHD display or 2K display. It's going to come with Android 5.1.1 Lollipop with Samsung's TouchWiz UI. The CPU is going to be octa-core. For the performance, it's going to be a Samsung Exynos 7420 chip. For the memory, it's going to be 32, 64, or 128 gig internal storage with 4 gigs RAM, which means there's not going to be an SD card slot. It's official. The camera, 60-megapixel rear camera, and then the front is a 5-megapixel front-facing camera for your selfies. Of course, it has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, and GPS. The weight and dimensions are not known. And for the price, it's rumored to either be $349, $449, or $549, or $399, $499, or $599. Those are the rumored specs.
What is the what's it called? What? Dang it! Wow, I had a huge brain fart. What form of Wi-Fi does it have? Does it have 802.11 AVGNN?
Yeah, it's the latest one.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But next thing I want to talk about, which is, I know we're like pretty much dead middle right now of the live stream. I am proud to announce Techlifetoday video. Now I'm gonna spend like 2 minutes talking about this for a minute. Let me know what you guys think. But Techlifetoday Radio, it's going to be officially released today, and it's basically all the music or latest hits you want to listen to when you want to listen to them. So it has a mix of the latest music, as well as like the older type of music that people wanted to hear, like the hits years from now or years ago. Like for example, like songs right now are "Cool for the Summer" by Demi Lovato, "Moves Like Jagger" by Maroon 5. Let's see, "Want to Want Me" by Jason Derulo. "Hey Brother," "Photograph," the latest song from Ed Sheeran. All of their songs are on Techlifetoday Radio. It's all the latest that you want to listen to when you want to listen to them. Again, nothing that people like because it's ad free. And yes, it says advertising on here, but it's not. There's no ad in this. So it's ad free, commercial free, and it's basically everything you would want to listen to music. There's no ads, nothing like that. So, personally speaking, I'm very excited about this. I think it's pretty awesome. We're going to do a video today, or Monday. We're going to have a video on the channel talking about Techlifetoday music. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. We're very proud about this. Techlifetoday music is pretty awesome. It's the way music should be. That's how I like to put it. It's free, obviously, not pay anything. But yeah, what do you think?
I'm actually really excited for it because
will you be listening to last stream, or will you be listening to it or not?
Listening to what, the radio?
Yeah.
Most likely.
Sweet. But yeah, another thing that I like personally about this is that this is all human. So this is not something that's robotic. Another thing that I like is that the same song doesn't play over and over and over again. All right. Now we're having some problems right now because this is obviously the pre-release, or this is like the release itself. But in the next few weeks, we're going to have it to where it's perfectly fine. So the next month, I'd say, expect to be completely rehashed. Now, if you want Techlifetoday Radio, and if you want to listen to it on your browser, your mobile device, anything like that, go to tltradio.playtheradio.com, as you see right there. But yeah, definitely check it out. We'll be leaving a link in the description permanently, at least in the near future. So be sure to check this out. Yeah, I'm very excited about this, personally speaking.
Now let's tune things over to the S6, and I'm gonna let Sky close you guys out because I gotta go. So I'll pull it up on my computer. Huh?
I have a quick question to you.
What's up?
Which I didn't even think about this. Because you know the way this FaceTime audio call is now.
Yes.
How am I supposed to do that? Like I know there's gonna be like another 5 minutes. I'm not doing a live stream, a long live stream today. It's going to be like another 4 or 5 minutes because there's only like 2 things to talk about now. But that being said, how am I supposed to make it to where the voice is right now?
No, I'm not leaving yet. I'm not leaving. I'm gonna leave the computer with you. I'm just gonna pull up images of the Galaxy S, and not the Galaxy S, the iPhone 6s.
So when are you leaving?
Like right now, but I'm gonna have it on my computer so you can just talk about it.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to is there any way that, just out of curiosity, could you not talk, like, throughout, like, you know, we're doing the FaceTime audio call right now?
Yes.
Would there be any way for you, like, to mute your mic or something like that? Or not mute your mic, yeah, mute your mic while I speak, so right now, the computer Hangout stream is, muted, so I was wondering if you mute, like, so, to where I can hear your voice, but could you, keep this FaceTime audio call going on for the next, like, 5 minutes?
Yes, I'm going to keep it going on.
Alright, you don't have to speak, obviously, but that would work.
Okay.
Please. Alright, so I guess you're just going to pull up the images now?
Yes, I'm pulling up the images.
Alright, so should I just, like, leave the live stream, the Google Hangout stream part? Or just talk?
Hold on.
Alright. Technical difficulties, everyone.
Yep.
I just want to let everyone know the live streams are never going to be actually this time. It's always going to be. We had to do it today, unfortunately, at this time. But in the future, don't worry, it's going to be a lot later. It's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern time every Sunday. So don't worry about that, guys. In the future.
Well, I can't find any leaked photos at this current time, you guys. So I'm gonna leave you guys with Sky, and I gotta go. Okay.
Is there any way Is there any way to keep the microphone on or your FaceTime call on for like another 3 or 4 minutes?
Yes, I'm gonna keep Hangouts on so you guys can talk. Okay.
No, I'm talking about the FaceTime.
Okay.
Thanks, because right now, because that's the only way I can speak right now through our phone call that I have on my iPhone with you.
All right, here, go ahead.
All right, so the next thing I want to talk to you all about is iOS 9. Now, this is Apple's latest software, and I personally have used it. Gio has as well. I know that much. Frankly, while it has bugs, it is pretty awesome. If you didn't know this, releasing it as a final build around September 9th, which is when Apple will be releasing the 2 iPhones, the iPhone 6s as well as the iPhone 6s Plus. iOS 9 has a whole bunch of different things like the new productive tab, or I don't even know what the thing is called. It has better Siri, has different things like that. I'm personally very impressed. I've had some issues with it in time. It's frozen up before. It hasn't been very good at times, but overall, to be honest with you, I'm pretty impressed. I think it's definitely an improvement. This is one thing that's very major to me. If you wanted to ever have, like, if you do what we do, like YouTube videos, if you wanted to, for example, take that, like, for example, if you had a video on YouTube and you wanted to pull it to download it on your iPad and edit it, you can't do that. At least it's very hard to do that. And that's another thing that's very important to me. So I think that's a big issue because Apple is very much into security this year and privacy. And another thing is the Moto 360. Like, for example, in iOS 8, I was able to pair my watch to my phone, my iPhone 5. But now, ever since I updated iOS 9, I can't do that anymore. So, if you have an Android Wear device, or you want to get an Android Wear device, as well as you want to have an iPhone with iOS 9, you're pretty much out of luck. Because still speaking, it's not going to work out very well for you. So, I'm not trying to speak realistic here. It's not going to be great. I'm just going to warn you now. If that's the case, it's not going to be great. But I definitely recommend checking out iOS 9 when it comes out on September 9th. I'm not going to talk too much about that anymore, only because we're kind of running out of time. We have a few minutes left, so I'm going to talk about Nexus 6. So, it's rumored to be a Huawei-made Nexus 6. It's going to be around a 5.7-inch display, I believe it is. It's going to have a QHD display or 2K. It's going to have a fast processor, either 808 or 810. It's going to have a 16-megapixel rear camera, at least it's rumored. It's going to have around 5-megapixel front-facing camera. It's going to have a fingerprint scanner, which is new for almost every Android device, other than the Samsung Galaxy S6 line. But everything else, I mean, both speaking, no other devices really have the fingerprint scanner. So that's pretty awesome that Apple or Huawei will be doing that in the Google Nexus 6. So I think it's pretty cool. Whether you're going to be buying one or not, that doesn't really make a difference. I'm personally excited. I mean, Android Pay will be released in that. That'll be the very first device with Android Pay, which I think is cool. Very impressed with that. And I'm personally very excited for it. So, speaking, let me hear you all think about this in the comment section down below. We have about another 2 minutes left, if that, left in the live stream. So, to be honest with you, I'm going to recap everything. So far today, we've talked about the Moto G, a little bit about the Moto X style, where the Moto G is one of the best budget phones, like Diego and I talked about, for definitely be worth getting. We've also talked about bringing the Moto X style into our offices to review, which would be awesome. We're definitely going to do a hands-on of it in the future. We also talked about S6 Edge Plus, which, as you can see, if I still have it up, which I don't do, I don't think I have the link anymore. But the S6 Edge Plus has got 5.5-inch UHD screen, kind of a Samsung Exynos 7420 chip, which is absolutely fast, 4 GB of RAM. It's not going to have an SD card slot, which is disappointing, but it's going to have a lot of big improvements, which I think is really cool. I think that's exactly what Samsung needs to do. It's going to have 16 megapixel rear camera, 5 megapixel front-facing camera. It's going to have, obviously, NFC, which is brand new, I think, for the company, for the Note line. It's going to come with 32, 64, 128 gig internal storage, no micro SD card slot, unfortunately. It's going to come at $399, $499, and $599. That's what's rumored at this given time. We also talked a little bit about the iOS 9, which is pretty awesome. I'm personally excited about it. I've used it before. I've been using the beta. Apple released iOS 9 beta 5 recently, and I think it's definitely working out better, but I'm still having issues downloading YouTube and that kind of stuff. So beta people beware. And then for the final thing we talked about was the Nexus 6. And that's going to be Google's latest offering for the Android line. I think it's going to be very cool, and I'm very excited to see that. We'll also be covering the Samsung event on August 13th, so be sure to check that out. And if Gio's okay with that, I don't know if he's still on or not, but Gio, if you're okay with that, if you hear me, would you be willing to possibly attend the live stream or be part of the live stream on Thursday for the Samsung event?
I don't know. I'll have to keep you posted.
All right, so he'll have to keep us posted if you can't hear him, guys. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. Obviously, we'll be doing the event on the 13th. Obviously, here on YouTube, we'll be having the event screencast much like this right now with the screen. But yeah, we're very excited about this. Be sure to check us out on Twitter at techlifetoday.co. Follow me on Twitter at guy_SRV. Instagram, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. You Periscope, so be sure to follow. You there? We lost him. So, that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. I don't know if I can hear this. All right. Yeah, that's about it, guys. I mean, the iPhone 6 and 6S, 6S Plus are coming out soon, so be sure to check that out. Oh, another thing that we talked about a little bit is the Apple Watch. And now this is only like another 20 seconds, so we're not talking very long. But it's going to be a slightly improved device. It's going to have more materials. It's going to be hopefully cheaper, but I highly doubt that. There's obviously going to be the Sport, the normal Apple Watch, and the Edition. It's going to be coming in October. That's what's rumored at the same time. It's going to be coming in October or the second quarter of this year. Oh, last thing. iPhone 6C. A lot of people didn't think this was going to happen. But it has been rumored at this point that it's definitely going to happen in June or July of 2015, in quarter 2 of 2015, which is not like Apple to release an iPhone, but still speaking, it makes sense because they're going to be releasing the iPhone because at the time, the Samsung Galaxy S7 will be released at the time. So that kind of makes sense for Samsung to do that. To me, that makes sense. I know to probably Gio that would make sense. It's just competition. But the iPhone 6 is going to have an A8 processor, an M8 processor as well, RAM, an 8-megapixel front rear camera, a 2-megapixel front-facing camera, Touch ID, slightly improved, honestly bigger to a 4.7 display, which would be pretty awesome if they do wind up doing that. And then some other small incremental improvements to the device. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of the previous generation. I know a lot of people that have it, the 5C, but frankly, I'm not a fan. I think iPhones should always be metal. I think that's how it's always been, and that's how it should always be. But that's my personal opinion towards that. I know a lot of you all think of it down below about the iPhone 6C and even the iPhone 5C. What do you guys think? I think Apple should definitely put a microSD card slot in this with the next generation model. Or computational speaking, because if iPhone 60 has a microSD card slot and the S7 doesn't, that's the true competition. I think that's going to be earlier. MicroSD card slot. So many people want that. Like I personally one that likes them to sign up for free reasons. Obviously, for the design, possible camera, and the main reason, the microSD card slot. I think that's a lot of people need to start considering that more often. microSD card slot to be that needs to be implemented more devices. Yeah, I don't have the microSD card slot. So this is something that needs to happen. Something that comes. We have about another 80 minutes, so I'm going to keep it simple. So the Moto G, the S6 Edge Plus 6, the Apple Watch comes Best Buy now, which is so unfair. New Moto design, faster processor, better life, and a thinner design without the flat tire, which is another thing that people like. Talk a little bit about iOS 9, which is basically Apple's big security improvement compared to the last model, as well as different things like that, like with security. There's overall a big improvement. There's that new productive tab. I still don't know what it's called. There's better Siri suggestions. Siri can help you out more. And for the final thing we talked about a lot is the Nexus 6. I mean, I already talked about Moto G with it being the best phone ever to be released, which I think is pretty awesome. It's best. It's one of the best phones. We've used the Moto G. I have a Moto G myself. So it's not better than the Moto X. It's definitely come a way. It doesn't come far from the previous model or previous models, the classic and all. Motorola is really taking consideration into their products. And that's what I like. But to make it simple, guys, we're hitting 30 minutes now, so I'm going to end about, actually, at this point, I just looked about a normal timing live stream. We normally do this long a live stream. Pretty awesome that we, thank you to Gio for that. Without him, we wouldn't be able to do this. I mean,
you're welcome, guys.
That live stream, and then before that, we had like 36, 7 to 48 minute live stream. Again, this is a short version live stream. I apologize for all that, guys. I apologize for the problems that we've had in the past few weeks. Again, our normal schedule for the future live stream would be every Sunday, unless we let you know. But it should be every Sunday at 10 a.m. Times. Be sure to check us out then. It will hopefully never be at 9 a.m. That's the goal. It will never be at 9. I hope it will be, and I know we don't want that either. I mean, this is being a little too early for us. Yeah, keep us updated with all your comments. We actually respond to every single. Awesome. We spend days just to comment. But that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you have questions, please let us know. A giveaway's going on right now. The iPhone 5 or 5S case. So be sure to check that video out. All you would need is comment down below in that video. That's all you would need to do. It's very, very simple. That's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. And I guess we hope to see you for the next one. Actually, we definitely want to hope to see you. Again, is there anything left, Gio, if you're still here? Alright, he is gone. So, that is about it. Thank you for watching. iPad Air is not going to be released. I just want to let everyone know that. It won't be coming out this year. Next week, we will be talking about the different, like the Note 5, the S6 Edge Plus again, because that's a big topic. After that, that will be the event that day. Or the 16th is when our next live stream is. That's what I believe it is, at least. So that's when our next video will be. Or that's going to be after the Samsung event. So we'll be recapping the event pretty much. We will be talking about the S6 Edge Plus, the Apple Style OnePlus Pro. Very, very interesting stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it. This is the last time I'm going to say this. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, @SRV. Be sure to follow us today on Twitter, @techlifetodayco. Be sure to follow us all our social networks, all that kind of stuff. And we hope to see you in the next video. Peace. Hey, bye, Gio. Peace. Alright, I can't hear you, Gio, so you can still hear us. Thank you, Gio, for all your help. Pretty much. We'll be talking about the S6 Edge Plus, Apple Style, OnePlus Pro. Alright, Joe, if you're talking right now, I can't hear you playing on the live stream. Thank you, Joe, for all your help. Gio.
Yes. Huh?
Hello? Hey, you need to end the live stream. You there? Gio.